All right, let's talk about music and how music in the radio industry works and how songs get on the radio. And it's probably changed a little bit since I was there, because I was in the radio industry in like the mid 2000s. So the way it works is that a radio station doesn't actually have that many songs on rotation. It's going to depend from format to format, but like at any given time, the number I remember at the time was about 1,600 songs. Like your phone probably holds way more songs than the radio station has in their rotation, in their system. So the way that music gets programmed into the station is that for the most part, there is a program that is generating the playlists, and they use an algorithm to determine, like, if this is the hottest song, play this many times per day. If it's less than hot, like, there's different levels to that. And then there's recurring songs. So these are songs that they still have on the rotation that they play from time to time, your waybacks, and it fills out the big hits first and then fills the rest with the recurring songs. And there's only about 1,600 songs on rotation at any given time. Like, if you called a radio station and said, hey, play this song, they might tell you, no, we can't play that because we don't have that. And you're like, what are you talking about? I have it on my phone. Can't you just download it and play it? No, they can't do that. It's in a different system that is specifically made for playing songs on the radio, and you have to manually import those songs. You can't just play it off Spotify for the radio. There's mechanisms in place for it to sequence with other songs. There's transitions programmed in there. So like for songs like where it'll kick to the next promo, like it'll go into the stinger of like, this is 99.9 Mix FM. Like the song is programmed so that at this specific part of the song that will play. Anyhow, so yeah, they keep about 1,600 songs. They only add like 4 to 5 songs per week of new material, and they get sent dozens, if not hundreds of songs every week to review. And the way that works is the program director of the radio station listens to every single song and says, yep, we're adding this one. No, we're not adding that one. And I actually got to sit in a meeting with the program director of the country station I was working with at the time. And I'm not gonna name names of the people involved. I remember being like, oh, I get to see how this works. So this is not the CD, right? It's not Joe. I'm just using this as an example. I remember it. He took the album, or took the song, put it in the CD player. He listened to this guy's song for 5 seconds. The moment he started, that was the intro, guy starts singing, hits stop, ejects the CD, puts it back in the case, closes the case, whips it in the garbage. Whipped it in the garbage. Next. Go. I was like, whoa, you just threw that guy's album in the garbage. And it continued. And I mean, he didn't necessarily throw all of them with force, but a lot of those CDs were like, some of them was just like, oh, I not this week. And some just went into the garbage. And that album he threw in the garbage, I still have it. Like after he left, I was like, I kind of want this album. So I have it. I'm not going to show it on screen. I don't want to out anybody and be like, oh yeah, this radio station threw your album in the garbage. But that was a thing that happened. Imagine that. If you sent all these albums to radio stations and to watch someone say like, oh, listen to your work for 5 seconds and then just trash. And that happens. And I remember there was one song. It was a song called Picking Wildflowers. And we were listening to it and I was like, that song is good. And he heard it, was like, we'll see. It didn't make it on the radio that week, but like a month later, the song had some momentum and he added it. And I was like, you know what? I picked that. I called it. That was a hit. I hardly listen to country, but I knew that song was good. It never became a big hit, but it was good enough to get on the radio station someday. Funny story, tragic, yeah. And that happened, and that, you know what? Like that guy's CD for most artists who submit their songs for the radio, that's where it goes. It's like, now it's all digital, but like yeah, your disc probably got thrown in the garbage thousands of times.